Live.
We are live, episode 3 of I'm Thinking of an Animal. It's been a while since we recorded.
I feel like it has. I feel like it has been a while. But time flies. If I swear, it's like
Honestly, it's weird. Like growing up in the north when it's cold, even though it feels like it takes forever, it doesn't. It does go by really quickly.
It doesn't.
Because you like catch yourself being indoors, but when you when you're outdoor doing stuff all the time, I don't know. Summer's weird here. It feels like winter.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Yeah, it's like everyone stays inside. You know what the thing is too is what's crazy? I definitely have realized that as you get older, years do fly by faster. Like they really do. And I think it's because, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, but we've experienced a lot. You know what I mean? So everything just seems like what you do every day, like the normal things that you do every day, they go by in a blink of an eye because you're so used to doing them. So nothing's like as new. You know what I mean? Weird.
It makes sense. Responsibilities, responsibilities take over. You start getting into your mundane part of life. Even though I think that's the beauty of life is being okay with the mundane parts. It like romanticizing those things and like having more fun in the moment.
You have to enjoy those. You have to enjoy those. And
Dance while you cook.
That's right.
Listen to music, laugh, like
cry.
Yeah,
do it all.
Do it all. Welcome back, though. We are excited. This is going to be a little bit more of a repeato session. We're going to not jump down 6 rabbit holes, but we are going to dive into.
Yeah, we definitely rabbit holed the last time. But
yeah, we're going to have fun today. We're just going to play a game, and Zach already says that I beat him the last round, even though there's no winners or losers.
That was an acceptable loss, for sure.
Zach is taking an L on the last one.
That was definitely an L for me. He was triumphant, for sure.
I have zero preparation for today's episode, by the way.
Yeah, I don't. We just had some bomb chicken sandwiches.
So good.
As we were making them, I thought to myself, one good animal. Well, it wasn't really a good animal. It was more of a good hint for an animal. So I would be the one that I think might be good, but I really don't have nothing else. I'm kind of stumped too. So.
Well, you want to do rock, paper, scissors for who goes first, or you want me to go?
I'll lead with that.
All right, let's do it.
So,
round one.
Fight. I'm thinking of an animal that no, it's hard to explain it without giving it away.
Oh, you can't think of characteristics now.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
The more I think about it, the harder it is. Okay. I'm thinking of an animal. I guess it would be considered an insect.
Okay.
It's often known to like grow or change in a sense.
Like from when it's born to it gets like a lot bigger?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
does it everything?
And I guess kind of. Well, sometimes stuff that
need like a veto. That was not good enough.
Yeah. Well, the third one is the big one.
Okay.
It can taste with its feet.
With its feet?
With its feet.
And it's an insect.
Yeah.
I think I got it.
Not a lot of things. If you guess it on the first guess, I'm going to shit my pants unless you know this fact. And this is just a commonly known fact because if it is.
Let me guess.
Go ahead.
Praying mantis.
No. Okay, thank God.
Oh,
if you were going to hit me with the answer of it, I was about to be like, what?
Okay, so it's an insect.
Praying mantis was a good guess, but it's not a praying mantis.
I figured with his long-ass legs, he could feel them.
Praying mantis is like one of, I haven't brought it on you yet, but in the future, no, it's coming.
I might bring it on you, and you're going to be snowed.
I got some crazy praying mantis facts.
Oh, my gosh.
The praying mantis is an incredible animal.
Yeah, you imagine if that thing was like 6 foot.
Can you imagine if it was the size of a car?
Oh, my gosh.
Like back in the prehistoric times? Can you imagine walking through the woods and having something just like snatch you up?
Yeah, just stab you.
Oh, my God.
Praying mantises are terrifying. I always think about that whenever like you watch a show or anything. Actually, there's a show, I forget what it's called. It's kind of like Rick and Morty vibes, but it's not that. It's
okay.
I I can't think of the name, but it's about two aliens that come and just like stay on Earth, like they're completely aliens, but they like wreck their ship into a house and they just buy the house because they're like, and they just live.
I'll take that.
And they're like, oh yeah, I'll fix it here in a bit, and they've been there for like 2 years.
And they're nice. They're nice aliens.
Yeah,
That's
like
cool.
like one is like the evil scientist, like evil, but like he can make anything. He's like genius, like Rick is. And then the other one's like they're like asexual beings, but it's like a girl. He's kind of like a
okay.
I don't know how to explain it. His name is Terry. But anyway, in the show they have 2 kids and 2 aliens, and the 2 aliens actually. So it's all about this. The aliens were meant to take their main planet gets destroyed, and they all went on a mission because they knew it was going to happen. And they're supposed to find a planet and terraform it, like a non-living planet, and plant their planet seeds so their planet comes back.
Yeah,
They're like honestly they're kind of like plants, but they're aliens, but they're like plants.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that was their mission. It's two adults and two kids, and they accidentally crashed on Earth, and it's a living planet, so they're not supposed to terraform it. So they just decide to stay because they kind of like it. Yeah, because all their stuff is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So they end up staying. But anyway, in the show, the kid has a shrink ray, and he's like, imagine he's like 13 or 12. He has a shrink ray, and anyone who pisses him off, he shrinks. And he puts them in his wall, and his wall is like a completely different part of the show. Like there's like 10 levels. Like they create their own society.
Well, that's crazy.
And it's like they like feed off of like scraps and crumbs, and then they give them like candy and stuff. But that's like all they feed them.
Jesus.
But that's what that made me think of, being so small. Like if you got shrunk down, ants would be so scary.
Anything would be terrifying.
Everything would be terrifying.
Gosh, it'd be terrible. Just terrifying.
What do you think though? Do you think if we got shrunk down to the size of an ant, would we have the strength that we have now, being that small, or no? Or would it be relative to our size?
No, because ants are strong as shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, could we like punch the shit out of an ant? Yeah,
just grab something and they're like, what?
Just pick up in like a whole leaf, and you're like, whoa.
It's like 5 times your size.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, rabbit hole. Okay.
I liked it though.
Praying mantis.
It's not.
It's not a praying mantis. Okay, so it is an insect. Give me a better second hand, because that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that was kind of a cheapo. It can fly. That was a pretty good hint too.
It can fly. Does it always fly, or it just likes to fly? Ooh, a fly.
No, it's not.
Ew. I feel like flies are always being able to taste their feet, though.
Yeah, no, they poop when they land.
Flies do?
Oh, you didn't know that. That would have been a great hint.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Every single time a fly lands, it shits. That's why you know.
Is it just like microscopic or what?
Yeah, it just drops a little turd. That's why they're nasty. They're nasty. Flies are disgusting.
Dude, flies are gross.
Flies
Dude,
are...
mayflies?
Dude, regular flies are nasty.
So fishing up on Lake Michigan, do you guys get mayflies?
Oh, dude. There was one time me and my dad were out fishing with my grandma. And mind you, my grandma is 94. We were out fishing, and there was a mayfly hatching. And we were on the boat, and all of a sudden, there was no wind. It was completely calm. We had I think 12 fish in the box. I think we need 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
And this mayfly hatch broke out, and I kid you not, on the sides of the boat, it was you could cut it off. It was foam. It was so thick.
That's disgusting.
It was in my clothes, in my ears, in my eyes. My grandma wouldn't quit. She's like, we got 3 more to get. My dad was like,
I'm freaking out.
Dude, I got up in the front of the boat. I got up in the front of the boat, and I covered myself up with a boat towel, and I just stayed in there because I was terrified. And my dad and my grandma caught the fish, and we went home. But it took my dad.
I jumped in the water.
Took my dad 4.5 hours to clean all the bug guts out of the boat because they landed. He'd step on them, or he'd bump into them, and it'd squish them all.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Crazy.
Luce is coming to say hi. If
What's
you're watching
up,
the
Bubba?
video.
What's up, Bubba?
That's the one disgusting. My wife Kylie would literally have a panic attack.
Oh, it was like something out of a movie.
Yeah, that's disgusting. But yeah, Do you know they only live for like 14 days and then they die?
Yeah, well, that was the. It was.
Do they just all have orgies for 14 days?
I have no idea, but it was more flies I've ever seen in my life.
I hope that never happens to me.
I hope no one ever experiences that. Anyone that's ever fished in the Saginaw Bay, though, they've ran across their like fair share of mayflies. Dude, when it gets bad, most people just turn around and quit. That's why I was like,
I would not. Fishing is not that fun.
no, I was not having fun that day.
Okay, insect. I'm gonna need. Yeah, give me a third hint. A better second hint, at least.
I've said it flies. That's a good.
Oh
hint.
yeah. Sorry. Okay, so it flies, insect, and it tastes with its feet.
I wondered if this was gonna stump you or not.
I can't tell if it's simple or not. That's what's bothering me.
I don't know, dude. Honestly, I found this out a long time ago by playing this game with my dad.
It can fly, or all of them fly.
Oh, it can fly.
No, like every single one of them can fly.
It can fly.
Okay.
Animals that have flight have a choice if they want to fly. They never have to fly.
Some of them,
Do they?
ants fly and some don't.
Right, but those are different kinds of ants.
Okay, that's what I meant. Like, if I
No,
were to
yeah,
guess
no.
ant, okay.
Yeah, no, it's not like that.
Um,
No, it's its own thing. There's definitely many species, I think, of it, maybe. I don't know.
A beetle.
No,
What is it?
it's a butterfly.
Really?
A butterfly can taste with her feet.
That was a good guess.
Isn't that crazy?
Or a good animal. Damn, I didn't know that. I don't know much about butterflies other than like what Pokemon taught me.
That they evolve?
Yeah, literally evolve. Like,
Yeah,
it's
no,
crazy.
they're a crazy animal. They can taste with their feet. Monarch butterflies fly like, I want to say like 3,000 miles when they migrate. They all fly down.
That's like across the United States.
They fly from the bottom. They fly from United States all the way down to South America. Yeah, like it's like it's some like a great migration. They all do it around the same time, and they all usually end in the same part. I think she's shutting the door on us. We're a bit too loud.
Oh, we're being too loud. Okay.
Sorry.
You can do it. Those things are hard to get off, actually.
Yeah, because they're probably like almost bolted on. You're doing pull-ups on them.
And it's like you're in your weakest part where you're extended.
Uh-huh.
Like you could probably get them off really easy because you're tall, but
I used to, working as an electrician.
there it is.
Working as an electrician, that's okay. Having to keep your arms up like that, hold up a light fixture and like screw in a screw and hold a light.
Dude, it
Or going like
burns.
this, dude. Oh, dude, my shoulders have gotten so strong from like doing that over years and years of time, like crazy.
Oh my
stuff.
gosh! All right, my turn.
All right, did you think of something?
Yeah, I got something.
Dun dun dun.
All right, so I'm thinking of an animal, Zach. Trying to think of how I want to say this. Okay.
See, that's the hard part. Sometimes you think of the animal and you got a good
It's
hand.
like, oh, good animal, and it's like, okay.
Exactly.
It flies.
Okay. Mm.
It's
Dun.
nocturnal.
Okay, so it flies at night. It's a night flyer. Maybe it doesn't fly at night.
I'm trying to think of the third one that doesn't give it away. Hold on. It's an apex predator.
Whoa.
Is it?
I was about to say, the apex predator that flies at night's crazy.
Okay, for things that fly at night, it is an apex predator.
Does it? It's nocturnal. Did you say it's nocturnal? Yeah. So it usually is awake and it flies at night. Is it a bat?
It's not a bat.
There's only a handful of things that fly at night.
I know.
Is it a type of bug?
No, it's not a bug.
Okay. So it's in the bird family. Okay. So there's only a handful of things that it can be. If it's not in the bat family, is it an owl?
It's an owl.
All right.
Barn owl. Good job.
Nice. Okay. I was gonna say.
I was gonna say that it eats like 9 mice and like every day.
Yeah, no, they eat
really
it.
does.
Yeah, they eat a lot. Did you ever? This is gonna sound crazy. When you were in school, did you ever like dissect a?
College.
Yeah, we did it in like 6th grade. We dissected like an owl turd or something.
No, it's the pellet that it coughs up.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
It has all the bones and
yeah.
the hair and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because so they can't
That's
digest
just
the bones.
gross. Like, why? Let's find these owl pellets that owls were gonna eat, and let's let people dissect them.
So I had it in college biology, and
Oh, nice.
it was so like it was a lab that we did, and what we would do is we would have to pick through them, and we'd have to figure out what it ate.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
By
Yeah.
the bone structure and what the book said. Really
Interesting.
kind of stupid to be honest. But it was crazy. They're literally like in one ball there'd be like 9 gerbils.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
Like-
Gerbils.
Yeah, or like mice, whatever. It's usually rodents, but
Right. Yeah, it's usually something small.
I'm pretty sure they are apex of the sky at night. Like I don't think anything else hunts at night that flies.
Not that I know of. Most of the time, well, first my mind went to hawk, but hawks don't usually fly at night. They usually sleep,
Yeah.
And then I was thinking of like, okay, what down south, like Australia or something that's like just a place that's
There's
just
probably other
full of
stuff.
apex predators. Like everything's an apex fucking predator in Australia, dude. Like
Everything
the
is.
bugs, again, everything is an apex predator. But
Kylie always says she could never live in Australia just because she'd be freaked out too much.
Sarah did for like, I don't know, a year.
She lived
studied,
there?
Yeah, she studied abroad there,
Where?
New Zealand, Australia, and Sydney.
New Zealand seems like the dope place to be.
Oh yeah, she said it was
There's-
sick.
There's nothing there. There's not a single predator.
Right,
I don't know how they don't have overpopulation issues, but
it's super safe.
oh yeah,
Yeah. No,
goats
she said Australia was awesome. She went to like black sand beaches and stuff like that.
New Zealand was
Both New Zealand and Australia.
and Australia. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I've always wanted to go to the like Whitsundays area, which is like the north part. It's like really like tropical.
Oh.
It's weird when you're there. North is tropics, south
Yeah.
is cold.
Yeah.
That would take me a long time to get used to saying like
North and south.
Yeah,
And like you go north, it'd be hot, and go south, it'd be cold.
weird.
Yeah, it's completely backwards. All right, I gotta think of one.
I got one if you want me to go.
Yeah, that can be end of round 1. This can be the start of round 2. Go
That's
for
fine.
it.
All right, I'm thinking of an animal.
Sure.
It is amphibious.
Dude, if we thought of the same animal, I'm gonna freak out because I was thinking of an animal that was amphibious, and I was like,
There's not a lot of amphibious animals.
"That's what I'm saying." This week, if it's the same one, I'm going to shit my pants. We would literally be on the same exact wavelength
That's
for you
crazy.
to literally read my mind to know what it was, because I was thinking of like what I could say for this animal as hints. But go ahead.
Okay. It's found mostly in the South, mostly Florida.
Mm.
Okay.
Mine's found a lot of places, not just that place. So I don't think it's the same.
Its name has another animal's name in it.
What?
Its name has another animal's name in it that it is not. So it's named after another animal. So it has.
All I can think of is like the great horned dung beetle or the rhinoceros beetle. I know it's not that.
Amphibious.
It's amphibious. That's what I'm saying. That was not a guess, but I was just saying that's what
Does that guess make sense or hint make sense?
that it's got a name of another
Of an
animal
animal
in
in
its
its
name.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So it's amphibious. It's mostly located in the South, probably more like Florida, Everglades, things like that. Swamp area.
Mm-hmm.
And its name has another animal's name in it.
It's an alligator.
Huh?
Is it an alligator?
Alligator what? It's not an alligator.
Oh, it's not?
It's not thinking of an alligator.
Wait, never mind. That was stupid because I said alligator, and I was thinking it's got another animal name in it, and I was thinking gator. That's the same fucking thing.
You were just saying one animal. I'm like, bro, I said there's two names.
Wait, so it is an alligator.
It's not an alligator.
It's an alligator snapping turtle.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
I thought those were pretty good.
That was a good one.
Guesses or hints without giving it away. Because
That was really good.
Yes.
I was thinking of like.
I was gonna say it's huge.
I was thinking of dude, they are huge.
Scary looking sons of bitches.
Dude, we had two of these big old fucking snapping turtles in our pond back home. Did I shit you not? They were like this big around.
Is that the most recent picture you showed me? That whenever you grabbed?
No, that was a snapping turtle I caught when I'm on a fishing trip with my dad.
Yeah, that's.
Bro, I thought it was a stump. I was reeling it in, dude, and he was like waking up. It was like slow moving, and I was like, oh fuck! So I snagged a snapping turtle. We've been fishing in this pond for 22 years, and we've saw turtles before.
Never caught one.
Never, but this was the biggest fucking one we have ever saw there, and I hooked into his shell. And I thought he bit it, so I was like, "Oh shit, dude! I'm gonna have to wrangle this thing to get the hook out of his mouth."
Yeah.
But luckily, I just picked him up by his tail, and dude, when I picked him up,
Was he trying to get you?
yeah, he was, but he was real slow. But dude, when I picked him up by his tail, dude, I like chiropracted him. I felt all of his like tail just like pull and stretch him out.
Oh yeah, he's probably never been picked up like that.
Oh, dude, I felt like I just changed that dude's life. I could feel all of his spine cracking. He was just like, oh.
He went home and said, "Honey, you got to try this."
You'll never guess what just happened.
Alligator snapping turtle. Yeah, I've never seen one in the wild. I thought I saw one out in that little pond, a small one, because the turtle's tail that I saw was white and his head was huge.
Really?
And like, I need to show you the video. I can't tell if it is, but I've never seen. But they have those spiny shells, so I don't think it was.
I saw one time at my uncle's pond, and then I also saw one.
But aren't they in the south?
Yeah, he's in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I said Florida, but I was like, I think it's in like the.
They're in
south.
like the northern the southern states, like
like Louisiana, Alabama.
yeah.
Ugh. I hope I never see one of those things.
They're not.
They pick them up. They're like 100 pounds.
They're gnarly, dude. All right, I'll keep on the amphibious track. So I'm thinking of animals that's amphibious.
Okay.
And there's not a lot of amphibious animals.
No, there's not. Unless you know, like specific like named animals. No, there's really not.
There really isn't.
Did you think of the animal, or did you just say amphibious and think you'd think of it?
No, this was the animal that I thought of before.
Then do it.
But now I don't know what to say for hints.
Think of like how I said it has, like instead of thinking specifics about the animal, think of like the name and how you could structure a hint around that. It rhymes with.
That's what I was just about to say.
Flaretator.
I literally just ran that through my head. Literally, I was like, it rhymes with. Oh fuck! That'd give it away immediately.
It rhymes with drog.
So I'm thinking of an animal. It's amphibious. They usually change color.
Okay.
And they're oftenly not a predator. They are predator, but often they're prey. So more often are they known to be a prey than they are a predator, but they are a predator.
Amphibious. They're more prey than predator.
But they do.
And they can change color, kind of like a chameleon can change colors?
Not like that, no. It's usually with, like
camouflage?
Kind of, yeah.
Or they can just be different colors?
They can be different colors.
Okay.
More or less.
They don't, actually change colors?
No, they don't actively change colors. I believe they change colors from once they're in adolescence to once they're fully grown.
It's not a frog, is it?
It is a fucking frog.
Let's go. It rhymes with drog.
As soon as you said it, I was like, oh,
damn it.
Shit.
He thought of it without even thinking
He
of it.
thought it. He
All right.
got it.
I'm thinking of an animal. It's not an amphibian, but that's not your
It's
your
not a
first hint. Technically, it is.
Thinking of an animal that...
I'm thinking of an animal.
I guess it could be.
It is an insect.
A lot of bugs tonight. You got the bug.
It is featured to be eaten in the original Lion King? It's one of those things that were eaten. And
I remember all of them. There was like,
yeah,
yeah.
if you want to,
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just thinking. Give me another hint so I can verify it. You know they're remaking a Lion King.
Find them on logs often.
There's a grub. Not like a caterpillar. It's like a.
It's not a caterpillar.
No, it's like it's like a grub.
You gotta say the name of the animal. You can't say grub.
It's a type of grub. They eat a grub. They eat grubs. It's like a fucking.
Grubby.
It's not a maggot. It's like a bigger, chunkier, like.
Yeah, you're on the right track.
I can see it. Pumbaa eats them.
Yeah.
Like fucking candy. Eats them like bonbons. Eats a bunch of them too. They're all different colors. I can see them worming around.
Did you start guessing?
I know what they are. I don't know the name. It's a type of grub.
Do you want me to help? Do you want to give me that hint?
Yeah.
All right. Give me that hint.
It's a grub. It's just a grub. He's going to say it rhymes with pub. Rhymes with sub.
It's also an arcade game.
Centipede.
There you go.
They don't eat centipedes.
There's centipedes in that.
No. It's not a grub and a centipede are like two different things.
I remember them like literally like scarfing like sucking the freaking centipede down their mouth. There's definitely if there's not we will fact check that after this, but I'm pretty sure there's a centipede.
There might be.
Good guesses though.
I was in the right area.
Fucking grub.
They eat grubs. What are those? What else would you call that?
Bugs.
Bugs is in a game like this. Bugs means a lot.
So what the fuck does grub mean?
A grub? You know what a grub is? You ever seen a grub?
What is a grub? I think this is a made up term that you.
No, it's not. Are you serious? You don't know what grubs
What
are?
is a grub?
It's like a little. It's like almost like a worm, but they have a hard head on them, and they live inside of like trees and shit.
Maybe I just didn't know this.
Moles eat grubs. There's grubs that like live
I
in the
thought
ground.
grub was just a term of a bunch of bugs.
No.
Like eat some grub.
No.
Where does the term eat?
Getting some grub?
Yeah.
That's what animals finding grubs. Literally, it's an insect.
It's an insect.
Yeah,
called
they're
grub.
gross. They're nasty. Fucking Bear Grylls eats them. It's full of nutrients.
Who eats them?
Bear Grylls. Remember, he like finds grubs and he eats them
Why does he do that?
because they're full of like nutrients. When you're living in the middle of nowhere and you got no food, you
Bear
find
Grylls. Who's that?
Bro, what? Do you know who Bear Grylls is?
Sounds like a DJ.
Oh, I think that actually is a DJ.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but Bear Grylls says he's a professional like survivalist. Like they drop him in the middle of nowhere on a helicopter with his backpack and like
Say good luck, bud.
yeah, and no, they tell him go live like so he like drinks his own piss and like finds shit to eat and like because he's
good at it.
Just for survival to show people and teach people like what you can do to survive. I can't believe you've never seen that show before.
It's called Bear Grylls.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't watch a lot of outdoor stuff.
It's been so long since I saw it.
What's his actual name?
His actual name is Bear Grylls.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, bro. I'm gonna show
That
you
is
after
not
this
on
podcast.
his birth certificate.
100% is. My dad was gonna name me Buck.
Fuck.
No, Buck with a B.
Yeah, I know,
Like-
buck.
Yeah.
like a deer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And my mom was like, "Hell no,
I could see that being like a nickname
no." He wanted to name
or
me.
like a middle name.
He wanted to name me Buck. Yeah,
Should
because
have named you Zach Buck.
no, he was gonna name me Buck because it was right in the middle of deer season when I was born. My dad shot deer on my birthday.
This is
before.
why we marry and have people to talk us out of our irrational thoughts.
That's funny as fuck.
So my dad's dog back home, his name is his literal name on his like official dog thing with the vet is Bagshaw's Hunting Dog Bo.
His name's Bagshaw's Hunting Dog.
His name's Bo, but my dad said, "Oh
But-
yeah, look," and he did it himself. And me and my mom were like, "Why did you do that?"
What did you do? Why
Like,
did you do that?
Why did you do that?
That's funny.
He's like, yeah, that's just what he is. He's Backshaw's hunting dog Bo.
That's true.
Oh
we
my
never
gosh.
we never had any birth certificates for our dogs. We just had their names and.
It's something to do with their vet profile. He like said, "What's his
Oh.
name?" And you can give him any name you want. They don't care.
Dude, we had a dog. Her name was Shiloh. She maybe went to vet. She maybe went to the vet like 4 times in her whole life.
Yeah.
She lived till she was like 18 and a half years old.
Kylie's dog is like that. It's literally 17 years. Kylie got it in 2007, and the motherfucker's still alive.
Dude.
It's 17 years old.
Does it eat human food?
I don't know what it eats, but
Dude, I'm convinced the only reason Shiloh lived that long is because she ate like actual steak and like human food.
yeah,
That was like food that we got from the garden and like that we
yeah.
like hunted and killed. Like she ate our like table scraps, and that shit's like, dude, that's the best food you can possibly get, dude. Stuff
Yeah.
that you bring up in a garden and stuff that you kill that's off your property is like top tier shit.
it's next level. The fish,
Oh,
the fish you
man.
pull from the quarry and then cut it up, deep fry it that day. Oh,
God.
it is a really good feeling to live off the land. I mean, growing up where I was, it's
I'm gonna
crazy.
I told Sarah, dude, we'll fucking put a chicken in our garage in our townhome down here. Fresh chicken eggs, bro. Have you ever seen what a
It's
normal chicken normal chicken egg looks like compared
Yeah.
to the ones we get at the stores?
Yep.
They're like, those are so light, and like regular eggs are so like dark and like full of color, and those things are just like, ugh.
I always get like the most expensive eggs that I can find.
Farm
Yeah.
raised egg.
Dude, by the way, I got my first double yolk the other day.
Ever?
Ever.
No way, really?
I had never done, like
That's
you know how many eggs I've
crazy.
eaten in my life too.
That's
never
what I'm
got a double egg.
saying, dude. You guys have chickens growing up?
No.
Really?
So we don't, but my dad. So we have neighbors that did, and they would drop it off.
Okay. So like we grew up, like my grandma had like probably like 30 chickens. We grew up like there was quite a bit of animals that we had on
Yeah.
the farm. And I'd go back there and we'd scoop up the eggs underneath it. I was always like scared going with a stick, dude, because mom hens were pissed, dude. I had to like pick them up and get the eggs, and they'd pluck at me.
Do they not want you to take them?
No, dude, it's their babies.
That's weird.
Yeah, you just have to like
They
pin them.
they put one out a day.
Oh, dude, they pump them out, dude.
That's
I
crazy.
live up to some of those chickens, dude. And we had like it was like a chicken bin. It was like a wall,
Yeah.
little holes that come in. I'd pick a chicken up and have like 7 eggs underneath it. I'd be like, holy shit.
How many eggs can a hen lay?
A laying hen?
Yeah.
A laying hen. It's a good question, actually. I don't know how many they can lay in a day, but I know they lay at least
Like,
one a day.
No, like in their lifetime.
Oh, thousands. They can lay an egg every day for as long as they live, I'm pretty sure.
Isn't that crazy? Like, obviously, chickens and humans aren't any close, but like humans don't even have that many eggs when they're born. They're literally when they're born, you have the same amount of eggs. Like that's how much you have, and then you slowly every month get rid of one.
Mm,
Isn't that crazy?
living on borrowed time.
I know. Oh my gosh! Well, guys, thank you again for listening to. I'm thinking of an animal. We had some fun today.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was. We're gonna work on keeping our episodes closer to that 30-minute mark, so we aren't pushing your guys' time and talking about too much random shit. But again, thank you guys for listening. We're gonna keep pumping out episodes, and if you're watching this, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys
We got some upgrades on the lighting,
Yes.
so we're gonna slowly get better and better with that.
Same thing with the cameras too. Once we get the setup for the cameras, you're gonna watch us develop more and more to have better quality, better sound. We'll get the buttons working. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it, and I hope you guys have started playing the game. If not, give it a try and laugh a little.
Yeah, and if you're watching this on TikTok, let us know if you are playing the game, because it does get fun when you're in, especially long car rides. Long car rides changes it up. Changes up the music, and it's just a way to get talking and stay in the present moment. So
Absolutely.
stay in the present moment, bitch.